The modern state exists to perpetuate capitalism. That's why it exists. And in order to transcend it, a new economic form has to emerge. But Panacek argues that it's not the kind of supposed socialism that we see in places like the Soviet Union. Because the Soviet Union is not really socialist, or it's not really even particularly communist. It's a state capitalist system, and a state capitalist system is one in which you still have like the means of production, you still have the commodity form, you still have money, you still have all of these things. You still have a power imbalance between workers and owners. The difference is in state capitalism, the owners are the state. He made this distinction before in a previous episode where we were talking about the difference between fascism and communism, or state socialism, or state capitalism.
Right.
Fascism is when the corporation and the state become one, where the corporation, where the ownership of the means of production is still private, but the political system is deeply tied into that system.
Like I think even Mussolini said it could be also named corporatism.
Yes, it's exactly what it is. That is what fascism is. And it comes in different forms based on the material conditions of an area, right? But in general, it's the melding of the corporation and the state. As I've said before, Stalinism, or sort of state capitalism, is when the state is the corporation.
Yeah.
And so instead of the ruling class being a sort of coterie elite of the bourgeois who own the means of production privately, it's an intellectual elite, a coterie of owners that are the state. It's the apparatchiks, right?
Yeah.
It's the central planners. They're the ones who set the terms, and the workers just sort of have to abide by them. And they don't really have much of a say in the matter.
Yeah.
And what Panacek argues for is to kind of get beyond that and to build something completely different, which is workers' councils.
Nice.